Nathan, 2-0 FA Cup first round win over Wycombe this afternoon, and relatively comfortable.
Well, it's never comfortable when you play against Wycombe, because they're a full-on side that get after you and make it difficult for you and so on. And look, I thought it was a thoroughly professional performance. I wouldn't say comfortable, but I thought it was very, very professional. Both sides missing big players, because I think they had 1 or 2 out. We had 2 or 3 out, to be fair. So it was going to be a tough game. We knew that. We always are against Wycombe. But as I said, once we got the first goal, I felt that then it was in our favour, because certain elements that go on when you play Wycombe sort of petered out then, and then it was our game, sort of thing.
Credit to your team, because they did try to up the tempo whenever they could, and some of the moves were put together in the first half on a nice greasy surface were first class, weren't they?
Yeah, look, it's difficult when you play, because I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone, but it's difficult to create the tempo against them sometimes, because if they get in front, then it's even worse, So we had to generate all the pace and the tempo, and something, I was disappointed with the referee at times for that, but without being too critical of anyone. But so it was important, we knew, to get the first goal. We got the first goal, and then look, we also should have been further ahead, because we scored a perfectly good goal. James Collins is well onside, so that's a disappointing one again, because decisions don't seem to be going for us in terms of any luck like that. And Jim Collins is onside, great finish, and we should have been 2-0 up at half time, but we weren't. So in the second half, again, followed the same pattern. We had a couple of chances, especially from set plays and so on, and then obviously capitalised on an error. So I'm very pleased with the performance, and obviously going through the next round.
That first goal, it actually started, I know they had a little touch in the middle, but it actually started with Sonny Bradley controlling the ball in his own box and showing some good footwork to trigger a move that ended up obviously with Andrew Shinnie bending it in, but it summed up playing from back to front.
Yeah, it did. Look, Andrew Shinnie put him under a little bit of pressure and played him, but we said yesterday that when they go man for man everywhere. It's you don't see it very often, but they go man for man. So centre halves, centre forwards, and diamond for diamond, and they follow you everywhere over the pitch. It's difficult to get any real fluency, so we knew we needed to be brave. I thought Elliot Lee was magnificent in terms of his bravery, because I think every time he had it, he was able to break the press and get it out. And I thought we did a wonderful job in there, because it's so difficult to play when you're man for man. It's a crazy thing to do, and or to get out of. I mean, and I felt we did it admirably today. And I said, with a little bit more, we could have scored 1 or 2 more, as I said, because we did score a perfectly good goal that was just wrongfully disallowed.
Andrew Shinnie's 50th appearance for the club as well today, so he capped it with a goal. As you say, he set Colo up from virtually the same position for what should have been the second, and then hobbled off. How is he?
Yeah, it's good. He's just cut, really. So it was more of a gash than any kind of anything serious. So it was excellent, for him. I thought his performance was superb, much improved from last week. I thought last week he was off the levels that he showed in previous weeks. And look, he's chipping in with goals at the minute and assists, which is what you want from a midfield player, an attacking midfield player, because he's a wonderful footballer, very brave, wants to get in possession, and just showing that clinical edge, really. And scored a few goals now at home, and assists away from home. So look, we're pleased with him.
Sonny Bradley, him and Matty Pearson headed everything away that they possibly could, and Sonny came pretty close to his first goal for the club as well, cleared off the line just before the second goal.
Yeah, and look, you're going to have to head it when you play against Wycombe, because they put you under pressure. They go back to front, they put balls in your box, so you know that your centre halves are going to have to be dominant. But today they were missing a bit of a talisman for them in terms of Akin Fenway, so we didn't have that kind of threat to deal with, but similarly they didn't with Danny Hilton, and they had a different threat without Danny Hilton being there. So both centre-halves knew they were in for a tough game today, because they said who you come up against, and I thought they performed very, very well. I thought the back four defended fantastically well, really, because they've got lively threats. Samuel was superb last week in their win against Peterborough. Onyedinma is a wonderful talent that I'm sure will go on and be a player. So I thought we nullified that very, very well.
And when that second goal came, it was presented to him on a little bit of a plate, but he still had a lot to do, and he's kept his cool. Harry Cornick fired it across the keeper, which he doesn't always do, and he's found the bottom corner, got his reward.
Yeah, well look, he's had 2 opportunities, good opportunities, one-on-ones with the keeper, if you like, presented to him, and one he finished, one he was unlucky with because keeper kind of read it, but then went down and got it with his other arm. So look, as I said, he's had a couple of opportunities today to open the score, and I'm really pleased for him because he works so hard at his finishing and that, because he feels that, like we do, that if he just adds those to his game, then we've got some wonderful player.
And now the draw Monday night. It's not quite the third round yet, it's still the second round, but it's still that excitement, isn't there, to see who we get, and obviously we'll be ball number 35. Just hope for somebody not in our division.
Yeah, look, it's the same thing. I think, you know, we'd like something with a little bit of romance. I think we'll get a little bit of romance this time. I just got a feeling we will. So hopefully we'll get, you know, home draw against something that you know that will get everyone tingling, if you like. But you never know until you go on Monday night.
Don't understand anything.
Cheers, thank you.